We know things are weird and crazy, as everybody says, for everything, but we're doing what we can, and we appreciate you being here to support our program and support the kids. I do want to go ahead and do senior parents night real quick. We're not going to have you guys come up. We're not going to pass out flowers this year. I promise you'll get your flowers. I promise you will, just not tonight. But let's go ahead and bring our seniors on stage, please. Oh, Carson, I stepped on your rock. I put it there. I know, that's good. I just said, oh, now it's a stone. That's a rock right there. We have 9 seniors who are graduating from our program this year. This is a big group. It's probably the biggest we've had in a while, and we're definitely going to miss every single one of them. Some of them have been around for a while, some of them are new faces, but we are very fortunate to have such strong leaders, such strong participants in this program, and we couldn't do anything without these guys right here. So I want to go ahead and introduce them. First we have Jenna Walton Henricks, daughter of Kelly and Jason Henricks. And Kelsey Osborne, daughter of Bob and Tara Osborne. Delaney Wallway, daughter of Jennifer and John Wallway. Christopher Jennings, son of Molly and William Jennings. James Litzenheiser, son of James and Piper Litzenheiser. What is it? Lausenheiser. Practice that in my head. We have Becky Hupp, daughter of Mark and Darla Hupp. Anna McClellan, daughter of Cressy McClellan. Amber Sabatka, daughter of Terry Johnson and Ed Sabatka. And Tina Fonseca, daughter of Joanne and Paul Fonseca Jr. And then I do want to go ahead and recognize our 4-year seniors, Keita Fonseca, Hannah McClellan, Delaney Wallway, and Kelsey Osborne. These guys have been out all 4 years. Anna wants me to make sure that whoever takes her spotlight next is worthy of the cause. So we're going to find out.
Audition for the spotlight.
All right. Yeah. So this is our senior crew. We've had the most kids out this year than in my history of the program so far. I've only been at this for a few years, but we keep growing. We had a historic, our first Mid-States Championship a few weeks ago, so that was really exciting. These kids really came out. Well, that's all I have. So without further ado,
I do have gifts from both coaches.
yeah, Tiffany, what do you got?
Tiffany.
Tiffany Shoemaker, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. It's one of those annual calling cards. It says, when wild geese honk high in the night, and when women without fur coats grow kind to their husbands, then Lemuel T. Quackbusher, make ready to leave your park bench, for the rigors of winter are upon you. Sincerely yours, Jack Frost. All right, where to? A Mediterranean cruise, drifting in the Vesuvian Bay, lolling under Florida skies, or perhaps South America. But every year at this time, I consider how gauche it would be to follow the nouveau riche on their ostentatious trips, planning to impress one another. And every year, I look forward to my favorite winter resort, right here in New York. Ah, yes, Blackwell's Island. Some call it a prison, but to me, it's 3 months of bed and board, safe from the two things that mar this otherwise perfect city. Namely, the winter cold and the police. But the law is an integral part of my yearly plan, for since the police are ever anxious to make arrests, and judges determined to pass sentence, all I do is commit a simple misdemeanor and afford them the eager pursuits of their duties. Voila! In a trice I'm booked 3 months on Blackwell's Island. No travel bureau could provide faster service. And the best part is that my self-esteem remains unsullied, for by a simple arrest, I earn my winter vacation. No charity award for Lemuel T. Quackbusher. Besides, the law is more benign than philanthropy. The gifts of municipal charity are paid for in humiliation of spirit. As Caesar had his Brutus, every loaf of bread has its compensation of personal inquisition, and every charity bed its toll of a bath. Obviously, it's better to be a guest of the law, which, though conducted by rules, does not meddle unduly in a gentleman's private affairs. Now then, how do I get arrested? The pleasantest way would be to dine luxuriously in some expensive restaurant, and after declaring insolvency, be handed over quietly to a policeman. An accommodating magistrate will do the rest. Clean shaven, decent coat, and this barely used gift from the Salvation Army. If I could be seated quickly, my top half might give a reasonable impression of affluence. A brief look at the menu, and I'll order a roasted mallard duck, a bottle of Chablis, and then Camembert, a demi-tasse, and a cigar. Such small repast won't provoke undue revenge from the management, yet it will leave me filled and happy for the journey to my winter refuge. 3 months on Blackwell's Island.
Do you have a reservation?
Ah, yes. A reservation.
The name, please.
Lemuel T. Quackbusher. The T is for Theodosius, in honor of my maternal grandfather, killed in the flood of 79.
You have no reservation.
Done in by an excess of water.
Who do you think you are that you can serve in a restaurant such as Bonmazine's, let alone be seated? I mean, look at you. Fraying cuffs, ill-fitting clothes, and those shoes.
Genuine alligator, madam. A gift from a lady missionary.
Out.
You know, I was prepared to give you ample retribution, restitution, for a meal here.
Out.
But under the circumstances, I have decided to go out elsewhere. Cantankerous churl ought to be arrested for felonious assault. Well, it turns out this year, my route to Blackwell's Island will not be an Epicurean one. What other way is there of entering that gentle limbo? establishment. Perhaps a minor theft will pave my way with bonbons. A figure of speech, for I hate candy.
Good evening, sir. May I help you?
Ah, yes. Nothing elaborate. Do you mind if I look around?
Of course not. I'd like to indicate to you that the store closes in 8 minutes.
Well, in that case, you must have things to do preparatory to closing shop.
My first obligation is to the customer. Would these chocolate creams be of interest? They're filled with assorted flavors from Cuban vanilla to raspberries shipped from Troy, New York.
No.
These after-dinner mints are quite good. They're made from sweet butter and fresh mint from South Carolina.
They served those at the deli. I had stomach cramps for 3 days.
Well, this item is very popular for someone going on a trip. Besides the dried fruit such as dates and figs, it has a wide assortment of confections. It's the gift for someone who is leaving.
Well, not exactly.
Sir, I don't wish to appear nosy, but if I knew for whom the gift was meant, I might be able to help you make up your mind.
Well, it's hard for me to decide, knowing I'm keeping you from your duties.
Is this gift for a young person graduating from one of our higher academies of learning?
I'd sooner give them a funeral wreath.
Or perhaps a birthday memento for someone, a friend,
No.
or a member of the family?
Holy Mother!
Your mother?
Yes! The gift is for my mother!
Excuse me.
Of course, somebody's going on the trip. I am! Oh, drat! Drat! Caught red-handed! There's no trying to put anything over on the law. Right there in the nick of time.
No, wait! What are you doing to this man? Let go of him, do you hear?
Madam, let him do his duty.
How dare you harass innocent people? Are the streets now to be unsafe from the defenders of the law?
Madam, please.
Be gone! Go elsewhere and catch criminals, if you know what they look like. And leave upstanding citizens alone.
But madam, I am guilty.
Guilty. Yes, guilty of risking incarceration so that you might get your mother. Guilty of losing your civil honor so that she would know you think of her. I know you don't have money to pay for it, but such an open-hearted, self-sacrificing gesture must not go unrewarded. Take your present to your mother. Is it her birthday? Is she sick? I know what you're going through. I lost my mother early this year. She had so much to live for.
Nipped in her prime, madam.
She was 97. Now then, go and be the good son I know you are, and brighten up your mother's day.
But I stole it.
Knowing of your goodness is payment enough.
But I...
May heaven protect all your days.
Oh, how I hate candy. What other way is there of getting to Blackwell's Island? Gadzooks! Am I losing my touch? Of course not. There's a policeman. When you need them, they're never around. Go away, boy. You follow me.
Yeah, just a minute. Who did that?
Don't you think I might have had something to do with that?
Men who break windows don't stay to try to beat policemen. They run away. You! Come back here, you! I am the evening. Don't you know it's a crime to break windows? Stop! Stop in the name of the law!
Is Blackwell's Island to be an unattainable Arcadia this year? Why are there so many obstacles to my haven in the harbor? Blast you, Jack Frost. Your calling card was more than specific. I got the message. Jack Rabbit, victim of cruel circumstances. Ah, perhaps another attempt at larceny. Petite larceny.
Hold on, man. It's my umbrella.
Oh, is it now?
Yes, it is.
And I say it's mine.
If by that you mean possession is 9/10 of the law, let me advise you that you came by that umbrella illegally. For I distinctly saw you try to purloin it just now.
Indeed. Well, why don't you call the policeman? I stole it. Your umbrella. Why don't you call a policeman? There's one right down at the next corner.
Of course.
I'll get him.
Hold on there.
Sir, if your sense of justice is offended, defend it.
Of course.
What's right is right.
Yes, that is. Well, you know how these mistakes occur. If it's your umbrella, I hope you'll excuse me.
What?
You see, I picked it up at a cigar shop this morning. If you recognize it as yours, why, I hope you'll take it back, with no hard feelings. And I trust you'll be generous enough not to call out the policeman over there and press charges. I mean, nobody wants to get in trouble with the law. So you do me a great favor if you'll behave like the gentleman I know you must be, from an extremely good styling of this umbrella. Accept my sincere apologies for this gross oversight. To err is human, to forgive divine. Thank you, sir, for I'll miss my trolley. Ho there! Ho!
Has it come to this? Lemuel T. Quackbusher can't get arrested? Blasted invention of the devil?
What's that man doing, Mama? Nothing, child. I think he's fighting with a demon rum.
Ah, perhaps a disorderly conduct charge. All right, Jack Frost. Try to wreck my priceless parapluie. Avaunt, Valpo, you've met your match. On guard! Back, I say, to the tundra made barren by your paper rain. Slash your rapier chill at mountains of ice, not creatures of the sun. Take that, you frozen bird!
He's funny, Mama.
Hush, child.
Ha! 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 Wounded by a windy icicle. All right. Show yourself. Fight me like a man. Oh, baby. Oh. Oh. Oh! Won't you come home, Bill Bailey? Won't you come home? She cried the whole day long. I'll do the cooking, darling. I'll pay the rent. I know I've done you wrong. Remember that rainy eve when I threw you out with nothing but a fine-tooth comb.
Officer, what is the world coming to?
Oh, think nothing of it, ma'am. 'Tis one of the Yale lads being initiated into a fraternity. Hazen, I think they call it.
I know I'm to blame! Well, ain't that a shame?
Noisy, but no harm.
Bill Bailey, won't you please?
I thought he was intoxicated.
Or else I'm gonna freeze!
No, ma'am. We've instructions to leave him be.
Bill Bailey, Go home. If I can just collect my thoughts, perhaps the answer will come to me. Tomorrow's weather, cloudy and colder. Possibility of snow. Bad news. City concerned over increase in mashers, accosting of women in the streets by the opposite gender becoming a problem. Police have been alerted, says Commissioner Makowski. Masher. My back is against the wall. A chilly blindfold is being placed over my eyes, and Winter's firing squad is taking aim. Though I fain would not besmirch the sensibilities of any member of the feminine denomination, do I have any other recourse? Masher it will be. You're preventing me from leaving on an important expedition.
Oh, a man of destiny.
Yes. Anthropological work in Bucaramanga. I'll be gone at least 3 months.
Well, I've never been one to thwart a man with a mission. Besides, I can't wait that long. By the way, my name's Flora Bellhouse, and I'll be staying at Chelsea. Come up and renew the acquaintanceship when you get back.
Is nothing sacred? What's happened to law and order? Has its once sturdy framework collapsed around deaf ears? The fall of the Roman Empire was but a tea don sante compared to what's happening in this city. Oh, justice, justice, uncover your eyes, drop those rusty pie pans, and just look at me! I am freezing, and I just wish you'd let me get to Blackwell's Island.
Need some matches, mister?
Huh?
Buy my matches, mister. They're real cheap.
No.
Lots of candles. To light your way should you get lost.
Good idea. Get lost.
They're made of genuine bees, wax, did them myself.
Madam, I have important matters that demand my immediate attention.
Come on, mister. I have a lot of grandchildren to support. How about some potholders? Handmade of a
go, the cooking will be done for me.
Lucky you. I gotta cook for an army, and growing kids eat, let me tell you. And food costs money. So come on, mister. How about a vacuum chain?
No!
And cost less than our presidents? Here's one on Jay Book.
No.
You'd feel more? I have a specialty on James Garfield. Run out of power and wood for him. Georgie's part of the broom handle.
Madam, have you ever considered becoming a sideshow barker at Coney Island?
No thanks. I've got my pride. How about some artificial flowers?
They make me sneeze.
Got just the thing. Nose drops made from glycerin or eucalyptus.
Since I'm not buying those counterfeit posies, I won't need them.
You'll never have a cold again.
Huh.
Okay.
It's a good thing for her. I draw the line at mayhem.
All right. How about some pomade scent? Scent of the lilac?
Ah!
Oh, sorry. That's the disinfectant soap. Now where did I put the...
Madam, I've no need for your tawdry sundries.
You know, I admit you as a kind-hearted gentleman who'd sympathize with an old granny having to care for her broom. Mister, I've got so many grandchildren, I lost count.
Well, if you wouldn't have had so many of your own to start with, you wouldn't be complaining now.
Mister, I have exactly one son, a lazy lad, who never left home. Married a prize breeder. And the two of them are figured to populate all of New York State. And running that charity war is wearing me down.
Well, I throw them out of the house, for I believe charity contaminates both the giver and the receiver. So of course you won't want any charity from me.
Fair enough. But there must be something you could buy. Something you need.
The only thing I need now is a little bit of luck.
Here! Got just the thing. It's a genuine four-leaf clover. Found it outside of town, up north. See, I covered it with isinglass, so I'll always be with you. Beautiful, ain't it?
I'm not a superstitious man, but I'll take it. How much?
Only a nickel. Thank you, sir. And now you must make a wish.
A wish?
Yes, you be careful about it.
Why would I be careful about it? I know exactly what I wish.
Now say the wish yourself, so that I can't hear it. Good. Then it'll be another nickel, please.
What?
Because I found the four-leaf clover. The first wish wouldn't work unless you made it in my presence. The rest are in the house, but this will cost you 5 cents.
Madam, you are a pedophilating virago that would do well to remain in her house. For if I ever see you again,
Thank you, sir. Rest assured, you won't regret the purchase. And now I must be on my way. Pleasure doing business with you.
highway robbery.
Lordy, what an old person has to do nowadays to make a dollar.
The predatory Herodin has the ethics of a crocodile. Well, it couldn't get any worse. St. Ignatius Church. Well, at least he has a place to stay for the winter. Hey, Iggy, can you give me a ride to Blackwell's Island? Funny thing about stained glass windows, they either look good at night from the outside or during the day from the inside. Your guest must be practicing for Sunday service. Let me see. When was the last time you saw a stained glass window from the inside of the church? Long ago. Too long ago. What was that sermon about? Cars? Yes, how life was like a game of cards with one big difference. That life really hands the cards out, face up. And the game is in knowing we're free to choose whatever hand we want. Nah, but what did he know? Protected in his safe little cocoon. Probably was a rotten poker player, right? Card game indeed. What did he know about the death of hope, of compromise that invades the empty heart, filling it with the base motives of a park bench bum? Pick your own cards indeed. Did I pick that head waitress with a heart as hard as the Queen of Diamonds? Or that flowery Queen of Clubs with her sugar plum tears? Did I pick that jaded Queen of Hearts by the millinery shop? Or that weird old Queen of Spades? Or for that matter, Joker with the umbrella? Well, if it were a card game, I'd have a full house tonight. A winning hand. What did I win? Nothing but the dreary task of having to face myself. That can wait till tomorrow. Your Honor, grant me a reprieve. Loan me one more tomorrow, for I bankrupt all mine todays. Oh, where does it all end, Glenwood Teague? You were given something this morning. A loan. No interest required. A day. To use, to live, to be of some worth in. Once, I was of some worth. It doesn't seem possible that that could have ended. For somewhere deep down inside me, I know that. Is it too late? Maybe not. I'm still comparatively young. And I've got my health. And I know that I've got a winning hand. And I can play the game differently. Why, tomorrow I can go downtown and look for some work. Say there's a car in the corner what's offering me a position as a driver. I can go up and ask him for a job. And for luck, I've got my 4-leaf clover. I'll be somebody in the world. I'll be of some work.
What are you doing here?
Nothing.
Where do you live?
Well, actually, officer, I'm in the process of moving. You see,
A drifter, eh?
well, not exactly.
I'm booking on a maintenance charge.
Now I see what the Queen of Spades meant.
All right.
Be careful what you wish for. You might get it.
You know, plenty of time to philosophize. I said about 3 months on Black Hills Island. Now move along.
Thanks for coming.
You guys were a great audience. Great story.